Welcome, gamers and readers. I am MonriaTitans, the writer for the Opinions and Truth O&T blog, host of the weekend game show WGS, and artist under the handle Titans and Raya Art, TMA. On O&T, I am all about books, video games, art, and whatever I feel like discussing at the time. With TMA, I showcase my traditional and digital art and writing, with the current focus being on poetry. On WGS, I educate on and discuss video game development to show why video games can take years to make to prevent another Cyberpunk 2077 launch scenario. I also provide artist shoutouts to support human artists and combat AI spit. What began as a fun activity back in December of 2020 has become a mission. Hashtag create, don't scrape. Speaking of artist shoutouts, ta-da! Here we have, what was this called again? Here we have A Fatal Error by Warm Tail. Or warm_tail, if that is how they require it to be said. I don't know. I didn't see. I found their piece on ArtStation. They are also on Pinterest. If you want to see the rest of their links, they have a link tree. There should be, unless I forgot, a link to the original artist shoutout post on O&T, so you can find the rest of their links. This shoutout choice was inspired by Oxford English Dictionary's word of the day yesterday, because this is yesterday's artist shoutout.
Notabilia. Notabilia. Notabilia.
I love doing that. Which means notable things, things worthy of notice. And this piece is called Fatal Error. Fatal. A fatal error is definitely worth noticing. I love the colors in this one. Anyway, sorry. No, I'm not. I will be happy. I will be joyful, and I will not be sorry about it. You can deal with it. I love this one. Oh, look at those colors. And I use One Impossible Things alt text generator. And I'm going to read that out because I think they did a good job with it. The image features an animated character with curly hair. Curly-ish. Curly hair wearing a hooded cloak, casting a fiery spell. The character has wide eyes and an open mouth, expressing fear as they direct a bright, glowing orb of fire from their hand. The background is filled with flames and a vibrant orange glow, enhancing the dramatic effect. At the top, the text reads, Artist Shoutout, Warm Tail, or Warm_tail, and at the bottom, it states Monday, December 2nd, 2024. The overall design emphasizes the character's fear and the artist's recognition. The text artist shoutout is overlaid on the image. Me likey. If you would like to assist me in being a smartass to combat AI spit, you can donate to ko-fi.com/artist shoutouts. Ko-fi. Well done. Pixel chat. /artist shoutouts. Any fundage, any support that goes there is specifically for creating ads on social media to get more exposure for the artist shoutouts. Do they deserve our money? No. Are they scraping our data and whatnot to train their own AI? Yeah. Do I like the idea of also using them to promote human artists? Fuck yeah. Hence the smartassery of putting ads on there. And since I became unemployed, I haven't been able to do it. Thank you, Pride to be. pride me for that tidbit. Too bad I'm not streaming. Otherwise, that would make sense. All right, so today here we go. Oh, shift scene. All right, so today we are going over the November 2024 wrap up, like I do at the beginning of every month. I would have done it on Sunday, but I was tired because my dodo bird brain thought it'd be a fantastic idea to 2 nights in a row stay up into the next morning playing Rattopia. If you've never heard of the game, if you've never played it, I highly recommend it. Given the fact I spent how many days? I'm not even sorry. It was fun. Anyway, 2024 wrap up, another behind the scenes thingamajigs. So, in November, as shared 13, are the shoutouts. And hopefully I'm not butchering names. Marco Oliveri, Ekaterina Maltseva, Guy Osnet, Hashareth, Barbara Sotolongo, Robin Lara, Sayuro Nazim. Pixel chat is struggling. 7 Animal, Luke Kane, Mick J, Ken Bishop, Amaya Blessa, and Aura Hux. Current AI, quote, art, end quote, is created on the backs of hundreds of thousands of artists and photographers who made billions of images and spend time, love, and dedication to have their work soullessly stolen and used by selfish people for profit without the slightest concept of ethics. And it didn't occur to me until after I published this, I could have combined these. Not this section, but the following two. So, books read in November. Unmasking Autism, Discovering the New Face of Neurodiversity, and Spend Well, Live Rich. Library book, How to Get What You Want with the Money You Have. And I shared mini reviews, and the reason why I call them mini reviews is because the review has to fit in an Instagram post. And you only get 2,000 characters, so I best get to the point quick. So these are the Instagram mini reviews, and it didn't occur to me until after I posted this. So I'm going to make the correction for December's wrap-up. The November's opinions and the November streams and videos. This could have been one section. November streams, videos, and opinions. I could have done that. Good job, me. I will be doing that for December's wrap-up and going forward. Of course, you hit the submit button and you see all the errors. That's. I am proud to announce. I think November I had the most videos out of all the months this year. Because I figured out a way to do it. Sunday, Tuesday. On Sunday I would do a let's play some shit and focus on one game. Or after doing a let's play some demos video where I play 4 demos for the purposes of introducing people to usually indie games. Every so often, a AAA game that didn't get a whole lot of attention that I loved the shit out of will go in there. I can't remember what day that was that happened. Was it part 7? It might have been part 7. No. It was this month, though. Then again, maybe not. Might have been last month. I'll have to look back through. I don't know why I did that. I can just scroll down. Right here, see? List of the games. Where did Little Goody... When was Little Goody Two Shoes? Part 8. Little Goody Two Shoes was Part 8. So yeah, that's a AAA game that didn't get a whole lot of attention. And loved it. Highly recommend. So that's what I like to do, because I don't want the Let's Play Some Demos videos going over 4 hours. The one time I did that, I couldn't upload it to Rumble or Odyssey. So there's a gap on Rumble and Odyssey. I contemplated going back and editing it, and then I was just, nah. I learned a lesson. We'll roll with it. I was able to put it on YouTube. We're good. And Steam. Steam has a video section, and I was able to link my YouTube to it and put on my videos for the games on there. It's been great. Anyway. So, what I was doing, so on Sundays, I'd be doing a Let's Play Some Shit stream, and I would either be, not this month. This month, I was finishing, I played a game, I played Reigns, that was a short one, but what I was doing was I would be doing a Let's Play Some Demos on Tuesday, and then on Sunday, if I wasn't able to finish a demo because I didn't want it to go past 4 hours, or the video recording to go past 4 hours, I would go back and on stream finish a game. Finish a demo. So that was a good setup. I plan on continuing that. I enjoyed it. Although we'll see what happens. When's Christmas? Christmas is a Wednesday. We'll see what happens. I don't know if I don't care about Black Ops. We'll see what happens. Because I don't quite know what our Christmas plans are, so we might be missing streams here. Maybe. I don't know yet. We'll find out. But, yeah, these two sections could have been combined. Silly me. And also, November's cause of the month was foster love. Because November was National Adoption Month. So, every Wednesday, I share 3 quotes regarding the theme of the month to bring attention to a cause. So the theme for November was National Adoption Month. So I was directing everybody with those quotes to Foster Love, a nationwide movement. Foster Love is a nonprofit that makes the foster care experience better for the 430,000 children going through it. And there's the link. I don't think it opens into a new tab. I was right. Yeah, it doesn't open into a new tab. There you go. And starting this month, and I'm going to be doing this moving forward, I don't know why I didn't think of it before, I put the quotes, all 15, in this section. So I'm going through the 2024 wrap-up and adding in the slideshows. Me don't know why I didn't do that before. And I probably should have done it for the stupidity quotes. Oh well. But the purpose of the stupidity quotes is basically to get a laugh. Since I didn't put the quotes in here, let me... 3, 2, 1. Call out stupidity, hopefully have a laugh. Restore faith in humanity, hopefully. Maybe. Against stupidity, we have no defense. That is not wrong. And I always share these on the 11th. It used to be the 11th and the 22nd, but I was burning myself trying to do that. So I kept it to the 11th. Because eventually we would get to September 11th, which is 911. 911 on stupidity. Did that on purpose. And that was November's activities. I'm hoping to read more books this December, but with everything... Excuse me. But with everything going on with Ratopia, that has literally sucked up my time. It's an early access game, so any feedback is appreciated. Their Discord is pretty cool. I forgot where I was going with that. So that is the wrap-up. More behind-the-scene things. I don't remember if I talked about it last month because I don't watch those videos. I changed most of the color scheme. I think because this theme has been retired is why I wasn't able to change this to the gray you see here. Oops. No, that's fine. Wasn't able to change this to the gray you see here. That's fine. I've also been trying to increase the font size. That's not exactly accessibility friendly. But I've updated buttons, social media links. I have YouTube widgets for the most recent videos. I have warnings everywhere. Recent posts may contain affiliate links because bookshop.org, the Etsy for small business bookstores. I created backup. So this is my favorite affiliation. This used to be called MonriaTitans Bookshop, and then I thought about it and I changed it to the Rendezvous point. I, of course, didn't change the link, as you can kind of see here. That still says MonriaTitans, because I remembered all the places I would have to go and change the link and said, nah, it's /shop/MonriaTitans still. That's going to stay. But I created this bookshop to provide resources for those who want to create video games and for those who wish to understand them. For those who wish to focus on art in games, there's a shelf for that as well. Like here, gaming industry resources, Artist Alley, all of these are also in here, so you're not missing out. Yep. In addition, wanted to make this a hub, a rendezvous point, so it has a little bit of everything. There's books on history, psychology, and other educational resources, along with some fun reads to show different genres to potentially incorporate into video game stories. If one wishes to be a game designer or writer, one must read a lot, write a lot, and play different genres of video games. Warning, links do not open into a new tab. So the bookshelves on here are the current TBR tower. Basically, ever since my last concussion, I haven't been able to read one book all the way through. I have to hop around. So here's my current tower I am hopping through. Gaming industry resources, Artist Alley. I don't know why I'm tired all of a sudden. Books based on games, TTRPGville. So I'm not just showing not Curse of Strahd, although yes. So I'm not just showing D&D stuff. I'm also showing how to create tabletop games, because knowing how to create a tabletop game and understanding what goes into that also makes making a video game easier. Fun reads and mythology. I called it fun reads and mythology instead of fantasy because not all memoirs and essays and histories are written in a boring way. So, fun reads and mythology. I put the Bible in here. History, essays, and memoirs. Psychology and mental health. Trigger warnings for hopefully obvious reasons. Banned, censored, and challenged books. Did you know Bridge to Terabithia is a banned book? Was it banned or was it challenged? It was one of the two, but seeing it on a list shocked the shit out of me. Now here we have the never-ending reading list. This is me being funny. So I call my book collection the never-ending reading list. It's a jab at us avid readers and book lovers who know full well we'll never be able to read all of our books, but we not only keep buying more, telling us to get rid of books is fighting words. So, never-ending reading list. So if you're looking for different reads and whatnot, check it out. And then here are the finished books. Now, since I didn't start documenting books I finished until much later in life, that's why this list is short. I have been an avid reader since I was a kid. My mom had this funny rule where... Funny, I'll get to why it was funny in a little bit. For every half an hour of TV, I had to read for half an hour. So one time, I was watching TV, half an hour went by, so then I turned on the PlayStation. Because she didn't specify video games. She said TV. Yes, you need to use the TV to play the video games, but she didn't specify that. She just said TV. So she laughed and said, nice try, and told me I had to read. And reading basically took over my life. Although video games are still a staple as well, obviously. I do have a gaming channel on the Twitch called The Weekend Game Show. My version of The Last Unicorn does not look like that. I have a yellow cover. But I do want this one. This looks pretty. Okay, so I didn't explain this month's cause of the month. Why am I doing that? I can just scroll down. There it is. So, announcement: December's cause of the month, the Global Fund. December brings HIV/AIDS Awareness Month. So, for December 2024 and every other December, so I won't be doing HIV/AIDS Awareness Month until December 2026. So this month I will be sharing quotes on and or about HIV/AIDS. In addition, I will also be bringing to everyone's attention a resource, the Global Fund, who is a worldwide partnership to defeat HIV, tuberculosis, TB, and malaria, and ensure a healthier, safer, and more equitable future for all, linked above and below. So, the Global Fund is a worldwide partnership to defeat HIV, tuberculosis, TB, and malaria to ensure a healthier, safer, and more equitable future for all. We raise and invest more than US $5 billion a year to fight deadly infectious diseases, challenge the injustice that fuels them, and strengthen health systems and pandemic preparedness in more than 100 of the hardest hit countries. So, that doesn't open into a new tab. Do go please check them out. Just a real quick scroll through. For some behind the scenes things, I would like to show you the new Instagram I created. Because I created a third one because this has everything. Books, games, to-do lists, stupidity quotes. This has everything. And as we all know, algorithms don't like it when you change topics all that much. So I created MonriaTitans WGS, but I got an email on December 1st saying they suspended it, and every effort to try and get it unsuspended has not worked. They have a take a video selfie, but every single time I try to take the video selfie, it keeps saying there's something wrong with your internet connection, or you're out of disk space, or space on your device. I have plenty of space on my device, and my internet is fine. So what I ended up doing was, since there's no way to contact them directly that I could find, I basically had to go to Google. How do you contact them directly? And they found an appeals email address. So I emailed the appeals place and said, this isn't working. Here's a screenshot of me trying to do the video selfie. You can clearly see part of my face in it. I'm a real person. Unsuspend me, please. And if I don't do anything by March, it's just going to be completely deactivated. Really? Fuck y'all. Anyway. So, I also made some changes to all of the cards. I tried to replace this with the gray one, but I couldn't get it to look like that, so I left it alone. I added a bunch of links. And for more information, or basically just a summary, I put this on most everything. Because if you look at the link tree, there's a lot on it. If you look at this, there's a lot on it. Sorry, not sorry. So this gives you a little breakdown. A little bit about the Bookshop, never-ending reading list entries, opinion posts, and mini reviews. This one was fun. Actually, so this one, there it is. Forgot to mention, this book actually helped me curb my ADHD impulsive spending. So I would be scrolling through Instagram, see a really cool Kickstarter, go, ooh, let me do that, and then I'd go, wait a minute, the fuck am I doing? I'm unemployed, and then I have to go back and cancel it. And it was just that cycle of impulsivity. I read this book. Now, it didn't really have as in spend well, live rich, how to get what you want with the money you have. It didn't give me a breakdown of what to do to stop. It asked me questions instead. Basically, what are your financial goals? I don't want to be working until I'm 70. I want to be living in a house that is completely paid off and not have to worry about a mortgage. I want to be able to adopt children, and I don't want said children to be financially insecure. And ever since I made that realization, my impulsive spending has stopped. And I'll be getting emails from newsletters that would have me going, ooh, before, and I just read it, go, oh, that's nice, and just keep going. My impulsive spending has stopped. So thank you, Michelle Singletary, for this. Now, it's outdated. All the statistics she uses are outdated, but all the trends she points out still apply today. So I highly recommend the book. And then we have the weekend game show section. I recently updated that. Initially, that wasn't there. It was all one thing. I changed my mind. And the Titans Write Art. And recently, I've been doing what I like to call my Canva haikus. And then support links down at the bottom. More links. Nothing MonriaTitans publisher shares is to be used in training AI. Because fuck y'all. So, links do not open into a new tab. What was I doing? TMA. So the old Instagram for the weekend game show was Become Empowered. But after they, Instagram, Facebook, Threads folks came out and said, hey, from this point forward, we're going to be using your images to train our own AI. I destroyed the Become Empowered one because the artist shoutouts were on there, and a lot of those people didn't have any of those Facebook, Instagram, Threads platforms. So I was not going to be the reason why their art was scraped, so I destroyed it. Which is why, so I made a new one that's currently suspended, MonriaTitans WGS, just to share WGS weekend game show related stuff. And it got suspended for community standards on integrity. It looks like you're using this one to subvert the other one. Subvert your other account that was having problems, So the other thing I sent to the appeals people was a screenshot of my MonriaTitans Instagram, going through it, and my posts aren't being so my posts aren't being throttled. There are no marks or strikes or anything against that account, and I took those and I sent to the appeals people. I was like, unsuspend me, please. I'm not doing anything that is lacking integrity. What are you doing? Anyway, So I also made some major updates to this one. I don't if you've seen past behind the scenes, let's discuss some shit videos. This looks different. I added this to the top and added more links. And I made this bigger. This used to be 9, now it's 11. Because I increased the font. This was too small for my liking, so I increased the font size. Increasing the font size pushed everything down and gave me more room. So I upped this to 11, moved the way to support thing over here, so this could be relatively even. And I added a shit ton of links. And I added new sections, the Let's Play Some Demos videos I was talking about before, and Let's Play Some Shit. So, for the next video, Let's Discuss Some Shit. The Let's Discuss Some Shit video, I'm going to put here, and then have this one be at the top, and drop that one. That was a scary-ass game. I could not finish the demo. It scared me so damn badly. I don't have a problem admitting that. But the entire point of these is not just to... But the entire point of the Let's Play Some Demo series is not only to show you games I like. It's showing you games in general. So I added a horror game. That one was a horror game too. Well done. And this is Ratopia right here, my current obsession. Slime Rancher was disappointing. Anyway, I think a game like Slime Rancher, I need to have a buddy to play alongside me. Otherwise, it's just the same thing over and over, and I got boring. Side note. And so this is the Become Empowered card, the weekend game show. And here's mine for my art stuffs. And here are all my Canva haikus. I actually went back and I adjusted it because this had a shinier border before. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to make my own. So I made this, made my own border, made this watermarked my stuff, and then redid all the designs. Here's some of my other digital art. That's acrylic paint, Adobe Illustrator. I don't use it anymore, but I'm able. More acrylic paint. With this lovely kitty cat. So a friend of mine at work came in and was talking about how her cat died, and the first words out of my mouth were, "Do you want me to paint a picture?" So he's the kitty. And these were Canva challenges. Hello, world. This was for a baby shower. So they had a theme. If it turned out their child was going to be a girl, they wanted a pig. If the kid was going to be a boy, they wanted a lion. Guess what? This was me being funny. You'll notice this is a mermaid. Here's a ship coming in. Look at all them sharp rocks. And this is the art stuffs. Yep. Before you accuse an artist of using AI, remember AI spit was trained on stolen artwork. Research the artist first. Hashtag create, don't scrape. I need to get rid of that comma. Yay. And I also have a Ko-fi for this as well. It's Titans and Riot Art. I was able to get all these to match. All of the social medias here, they're all Titans and Riot Art, and it makes me happy. To the artists who don't do that, what are you doing? And so this video doesn't get unnecessarily long. I'm going to end it here. That was some of the behind-the-scenes stuff I was doing. Oh! Nope. I already said I was ending. Nope. I already said I was ending. So, here is today's artist shout-out again. This is a Fatal Error by Wormtail. Worm_tail. I don't know how they want it said. And the shoutout choice was inspired by Oxford English Dictionary's word of the day.
Notabilia. 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 Notabilia.
Oh, it took me a second. Wait, what? I didn't hear a difference between those two for a bit. Notabilia. Anyway, which means notable things, things worthy of notice. A fatal error is definitely worthy of notice. Do go please check them out. There will be a link in the description. Alright. I suddenly have a song stuck in my head. Okay. So, thank you. I was already talking about links and things earlier, so I'm not going to get into that again. We'll just close. And now we come to a close. Remember, we are gamers not because we don't have a life, but because we choose to have many, which can also be said of readers. If you want to be a writer, you must do two things above all others. Read a lot and write a lot, a quote by Stephen King, and it can also apply to gamers and artists. And also, current AI, quote, art, end quote, is created on the backs of hundreds of thousands of artists and photographers who made billions of images and spent time, love, and dedication to have their work soullessly stolen and used by selfish people for profit without the slightest concept of ethics. If you don't recognize where that came from, you sadden me. Thank you for watching. If you are watching this on either YouTube, Rumble, or Odyssey, thank you very much. May every decision you make be in the spirit of fairness, and may the rest of your day not go to shit. See you next time.